Well, new job numbers are out today. According to the Labor Department, employers added 16,200 jobs in December throughout last year. Employers added an average of 55,000 jobs per month, and the unemployment rate remains at 4.1%. Joining me now is former EDD Director Michael Burnick. And Michael, first, what do these numbers indicate about the job growth this year, and how about our economy in general?
Yes, as you indicated, Ryan, the job growth has slowed dramatically. We're averaging about 55,000 jobs per month, very high gains throughout much of 2022, following the other high gains in 2021. In November, that number decreased to 28,000. For December, the numbers are announced this morning. It went down to 16,000. So we're still gaining jobs. We haven't had a sharp drop in terms of payroll jobs, but the rate of growth has slowed significantly. And we're going to continue, I think, to see this slower job growth in 2023.
And let's talk about the layoffs at Google now. Is this an indication that, well, the tech bubble, is it bursting?
I don't think so. The fundamentals are still strong. I mean, I've been in the field now for 40 plus years, and during that time, we've had 4 or 5 different realignments. And I would say this is one more realignment in tech. So we see the job growth this morning, as you indicate, in terms of Alphabet and Google. It follows Meta and the other layoffs we've seen. I think we're going to continue to see more layoffs. There was a lot of overhiring during the pandemic, combined with the general economic slowdown, but certainly not a sharp drop in the field. And again, there are a lot of tech firms that are hiring.
So would you kind of classify this as a correction?
Yes, I call it correction, realignment. Again, we've seen 4 or 5 over the past 40 plus years. And, we saw one in the early 2000s, the dot-com bust. This is another one. The fundamentals remain strong. But I do think we're going to continue to see more in the field, just given the overhiring that was done during the pandemic and the general economic slowdown that we're going to see in California in 2023.
And despite recent tech layoffs at tech companies, it looks like new businesses are being started in record numbers in California. So what can you tell us about that?
Very interesting data, Brian. I'm glad you brought that up. We look at these brick and mortar businesses, and a lot of the small businesses closed, of course, in 2020 and 2021. But the recent data on new business formations in our state shows that we've actually seen an increase in job formations, business formations, since 2019. The numbers for 2022 are nearly 500,000 new business formations. That's well above the 356,000 in 2019. So even though we're seeing the brick and mortar businesses close, we're seeing a whole growth of businesses, a lot of them internet-based, a lot of them direct service-based, but business startups in our state.
And that's going to be good news for the economy, right?
Oh, no question. That's always good news. And in fact, it's this entrepreneurial new business formation that keeps our state afloat. And that's going to. And how many of these businesses, especially internet businesses, will survive is hard to say. How many businesses can sell jewelry on the internet is hard to say. But it's a very positive trend that even as we have these other small businesses, brick and mortar closing, we have people out there, California entrepreneurs, starting businesses, internet, direct service, other types of businesses.
Yeah, a lot of people on the hustle out there. Real quick, during the break, you and I were just kind of chatting about new jobs, and you threw out a number to me that I found surprising. You said there's more than 1 million job openings right now?
Yeah, the most recent data came out this morning, what's known as the JOLTS data, the data on job openings by the Bureau of Labor Statistics. Ryan, over 1.2 million
Wow.
job openings still in the state on the last day of November. So what we're seeing is this dichotomy, layoffs in tech and certain white collar fields. At the same time, we have unprecedented worker shortages in direct care, direct service, certain blue collar jobs. So it's a very mixed economy in that sense.
All right, well, always good information, always good numbers. Former EDD Director Michael Bernick, thank you very much.
Yeah.